The Case IH 240 is here, and it is awesome. What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to new mods for Farming Simulator 19. Today, I have 16 mods for you. Some are PC, some are console, but they are all really good. And you know what? Let's start with the best one of all. First up today, we have the Case IH AxleFlow 240 series. This is by Stinkcat Modding. This thing is awesome. We've got 3 different engine configurations, 16 different tire configurations. We've got 2 pipes. We've got an EU version. We've got an American version. Oh man, let's just check it out in the store. Where are you going to find this? Well, this is going to be found in Harvesters, and you're really not going to have to go too far. Boom, right here it is, the AxleFlow 240 series. So, got a couple different customization options. First up, we have wheel brands. We have Trelleborg, we have Michelin, and we have Midas tires. Now, Trelleborg and Michelin, pretty similar, so we're going to start here. We start with the 520 duals, and for once, we don't actually get charged right off the bat for duals. We also have the 580, so a little bit bigger. We also have the 650, so a little bit bigger on the duals, and then we have the 710s, which are the duals that you guys are probably used to seeing. So you can go all the way from some real small duals, all the way up to some pretty big duals. Also, we've got tracks. We've got 30-inch tracks and 36-inch tracks. So we've got, I think these are either the same or very similar tracks to the ones on the Case IH Quadtrack series, which is real nice. And then back to duals again. Now, in Michelin, we actually have singles. We didn't have any singles in the other one, but we have singles here. So we have the 800 singles. We also have the 1000 singles. We have the 580 duals, the 650 duals, and the 710 duals. And back 30-inch tracks, 36-inch tracks, and back to singles again, okay? And then in Midas tires. Oh man, look at those big old wheels on that thing. So we have the 1200 singles. We also have 30-inch tracks and 36-inch tracks. Yes, we have tracks on the Midas tires. What? And then back to just like the biggest, biggest wheels of all time. Let's see. Let's take these over for our customization needs. I think we're going to stick right here. I like these duals right here. So we have 2 different designs. We have US design and we have EU design. Well, what changes? So things right off the bat, it takes off all of our turn signals and instead sticks only warning flag signs on the front and the back. So that is the biggest thing right there. You're never going to see that around here. Pipes, we've got a couple different ones here. We have the short folding pipe. So just a normal pipe right there. And then we have the super long pipe, mega long pipe, boom. And then engine setups, finally, we get a 7000 series. I've always wanted one of these. This is probably the one we're gonna be using more often than not. But you can also go 800, or the 8000 and the 9000 as well. So we've got the 7240, 8240, and 9240. Those engine setups are gonna be 477 horsepower for the 72. We've got 564 horsepower for the 8, and 634 horsepower for the 9. Oh man, that's gonna cost you, I will tell you that. Let's customize this literally as much as we possibly can with the most expensive stuff, EU, long pipe, and the big engine. This is gonna cost you $425,000 in order to do up all the way. But however, their version right here, about $400,000. Not too bad. There is one thing about the tracks on the 240, and thank you to Stinkcat Modding for actually hitting me up on Facebook and telling me this, because I would not have seen this otherwise. I'm not sure many of you would either. So right now, we have the tracks on, and we have the US configuration. Well, if I go over to the EU, now we get tracks that you guys are used to seeing. And those are exactly the same on all. So let's say we've got the 36-inch tracks, and then we go down. We keep that kind of silver look, but in order to get those black tracks right there, you're going to have to go with the US version. That is an amazing addition. Oh, there's just little bitty little things. I love it. I love it, Stinkcat. You guys are rocking and rolling. As far as vehicle updates go for all platforms, we've got the Fiatagri 16055, changelog 1.0.0.2, fixed crop crushing problem, fixed problem with rear low coupling, fixed a problem with direction arrows and rear attacher as well. So if you were having issues with any of those things, those are all fixed and you should be good to go. And we've got a brand new map for all platforms today. This is the Modular Map. It is a map that shows the topography of an arable land in a region of L'Île-de-France. Probably messed that up, allowing you to keep the original functions and buildings of your universe by using the tools available in-game and Placeables mod hub. Included available are 4 plots with brand new farmers, so you get 4 big fields. You also get the main basic functions are preserved, the mission cultures and transports, of course, that's all working. Northern area of the map is to be developed and ready for seasons. Good game, everybody. There you go, Ferdinand 24 right there. So this map is interesting because you're looking at it right now going, DJ, this is Felsbrunn but dirt. And it kind of is. This is set up 100% like Felsbrunn. It might be a little bit far away from each other, but still, it's set up like Felsbrunn. Not only that, we get some, well, pretty much everything that we get base game with Felsbrunn. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of stuff that's in the same places too. Even crazier. Man, oh man. So, again, huge plots of land. We start with Field 1, Field 2, and Field 3 right there. Of course, we get the entire outside of the map. Now, if you want to sell the outside of the map, go for it. It's going to cost you $14 million. I don't know why these are still not zero, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, this is a full normal 2X map. As you can see, we get access to pretty much the entire area, and we are going to take off because I want to show you guys some of the upper northern end of the map. So this is the area that it's saying, you know, this is to be developed and that kind of thing. You've just got fields and dirt. Fields and dirt. So you can come through and kind of do whatever you want to do. Now, of course, it is going to stop you once you get to about right here. There are quite a few areas where you just can't quite get through. There is some nice logging available. It is a completely flat map, so do keep that in mind. With the exception of the area here in the middle, you get quite a bit of logging in here. This seems like a map set on easy mode, but it's not. And I'll explain. Because these fields are not straight at all. I think there's 1, maybe 2 fields that are completely straight where you can use a worker and be fine. You're going to have to do a lot of this work on your own, so do keep that in mind. Field 2 right near our main farm, if we can go over there. I'll show you. This one, it's kind of straight, so you're not going to have too much trouble with it. And then Field 2 right here, this is completely straight. So this one right here, you're going to have 0 issues with whatsoever. I will say, and this may just be me being pet peevish, if they're going to be squared off, they're going to be straight. It doesn't look like it was done gracefully. I'm trying to be nice about it. Plus, there's patches of grass all in this field, which is not good, especially for somebody who doesn't know how to get rid of those. By the way, you can plow it up and be just fine. It looks like at the end of a game save, they were setting stuff up and they missed a few things. That's all. So you can fix those things on your own, which is nice. Just keep in mind, there may be a few things that you need to do. Nonetheless, neat little mod. It's a great concept. This concept, I believe, has not been done before, where it kind of helps you and gets you started with a few things, but you really got to kind of build on your own. There are no animals on the farm either, so you're going to have to do those as well. As far as new models go for all platforms, we have the machinery shed. This guy is massive. Look at this. There's like 3 different halls that have been stuck together. Let's go in and let's open up some of these. So in here, there is no door on the other end. Just keep that in mind. But it's nice. We do have some windows in here, so we can actually kind of see what's going on. Boom, pop in, open the doors. And then, right here, slides in. Now, the center one only has 1 door, so just keep that in mind. There's only 1 door in the center. And then, of course, exactly the same on the outside as well. Got double doors there. Boom. So 3 halls, 5 doors. I think you'll be able to fit just about whatever you want in here. Speaking of, where are you going to find this? Well, this is going to be found in Placeables. It's going to be found in sheds. And here it is, Hall for Crops and Machinery, $100,000. Oh man, it's a little expensive. Yes, it is. So one thing, the doors are kind of facing the opposite way that most placeables are. So for us, I actually had to spin it around. Unlike the other placeables that we've got to show off today, I had to spin this guy around. Easiest way to figure that out, down here, it may look like they're doors, but there are not doors. Down here, doesn't look like they're doors, but there are for some reason. What you really want to look for, all the little placeables on the end and on the ground right there. Just look for those. Those are going to be on the side of the doors again. It's going to cost you $100,000. Next up, we have the Easy Shed set. This right here, this is a set of 3 buildings. You've got kind of a small, medium, and large, if you want to think of it like that. Though the mod itself calls them all small. Yeah, these are not small. However, these are kind of add-ons and extensions to the ones we already have in game. This is the Easy Shed set, of course, as you guys know. The lights do come on automatically when it gets dark, so you don't have to worry about cutting the lights on. And they match pretty well, I would say, with the ones in game. Let's take the Easy Shed one, and we're just going to place it down. You can see the same modeling, the same green color on there. It fits in really, really well with the in-game stuff, but looks different in the same way, which is really nice. Now, where are you going to find these? Of course, these are going to be found in sheds, or placeables, in sheds. And here we go. We have Easy Shed 1, one with sidewalls, and Easy Shed 3 with sidewalls. What about Easy Shed 2? What happened to that? 6,000, 8,000, and 20,000 respectively are going to get you guys these right here. Again, really good looking mods. Modder's done a fantastic job on these. The last tangible mod that we've got for all platforms today, this is the Fillable Fuel Tank. So this right here, it's going to cost you 40,000. This can be easily found in placeables and in miscellaneous, but we're not going to go through all that because this thing is a devil. It is so difficult to be able to get in here and get it just right. I have tried, so it's fillable. It's fillable to 10,000 liters. I have tried 3 different setups right here. I was like, oh, I'll just get the fuel tank, fuel trans. Nope, didn't work. Well, then I was like, well, maybe the Scarrick will work. It's got a fuel tank on the back. Nope. I ended up having to go with the Lizard HS8D for fuel. But the problem is, I didn't get it right away. I had to kind of mess about. But finally, I got it. Now, watch. Now I won't get it. But I got it at one point. There we go. Okay. Start overloading diesel. And this will hold, again, 10,000 liters. So what I can do is I can actually click. And right now I'm loading and unloading at the same time. Pretty ridiculous. But nonetheless, this is the only thing that I have found that will load this fuel tank. But it is nice. It's a placeable fuel tank. You can put it on your farm. Put it wherever you want. Not too bad. But again, just keep in mind, it is going to be very difficult to get filled up. We do have a couple new mods for PC as well. PC only. First one is measuring tape. This one right here, with this mod, you can measure the distances between a fixed point, which you could specify with Alt and right click and your current location. Now, I have my mouse turned off, so we're just taking a look at a couple of the pictures in the game, but nonetheless, this is a really neat mod. It's going to be great for cutting logs and that kind of thing. We've got a new Seasons Geo. The Seasons Geo Triveneto of Italy. A mild, wet climate characterizes the weather of Triveneto with big amounts of proper harvesting time. A lot of rainy weather days. All right, I'm going to stop right there. There is not a big amount of proper harvesting days. There's a small amount of proper harvesting days, as you can see from the calendar in front of you. You barely got time to do anything. I always say 2 or less sections in this, you're going to have to run 6-day seasons without a doubt. If you're running 3, you get away with running 3-day seasons. But no, there's no way you're going to be able to get away with running 3-day seasons in this. You may run into a day where it's raining for a couple days, and that's not going to be good at all. Let's jump back in because the description is wrong. You will always have to, or you will have to plan carefully and work hard to keep your farm afloat. Yes. So looks like there's a translation error there. We need to get that translation fixed. Triveneto is a geo mod for seasons that simulates farming in a region of northern Italy. Requires the latest version of Seasons to work. So, yeah, it doesn't look like they messed up the description. It looks like they got that right. It's just a translation error, so we need to get that fixed. Next up, we have Seasons Geo Belgium. In this one, it says, in Belgium, summer is becoming hotter, but the problem is that winters are too. Belgium is a small European country, and it is known by many people as rainy and cloudy. So you could see from this that we've got quite a few proper days to do whatever you want. You can run 3-day seasons with this. You're not going to run into any problems whatsoever. Otherwise, it just looks like very normal Seasons Geo. And we've got an update to 3 different trailers that we've got. We have the 2 PTS-11 Sarmat, we have the 1 PTS-9, and the MMZ-771B. For all of these, your changelog is going to be added to the marks from the wheels and minor fixes and improvements. So just keep that in mind. If you guys are using any of these mods, all of the changelogs are exactly the same because they all have the exact same modder, and the modder is staying on top of things. This is the FSSA mod team. You guys are on top of it, man. Heck yeah. We've got an update to the Duchesne Trailer 16T changelog 1.1. New store and icon. Added one more fill configuration. It's just more configuration, or more fill level. Added more wheel configurations. It's just wides and normals, that's all it is. And couple small model fixes as well. Nonetheless, still a really nice mod. We've also got an update to Towbar changelog 1.2. I'm a little confused on this. Maybe you guys can help me out. It says fixed for a vehicle type wood crusher trailer drivable. I don't know what that is, but the T-Rex is a wood crusher, so I'm gonna call it that. We're pulling a nice little Puma right here. It works just fine, does what it's supposed to do, nothing's crazy, workers are behaving the way they should. Again, fixed for vehicle type, wood crusher, trailer drivable. What do you think that is? In our last 2 mods today, we have wool storage and shelf storage. Both of these together, they, of course, same modder, same changelog, version 1.0.1, fixed pallet spawning bug, and fixed incorrect display of UI warning text. So again, if you guys are using these, make sure that you update. Well guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like on the video, get subscribed to the channel if you have not done so already, join the GoHamFam, and turn that notification bell on so you know anytime we have new mods, farm sim news, let's plays, live streams, etc. With all that being said, hope you guys have a great day. We will see you later. Peace!